Okay, well, we jumping right back in.
Okay,
We're going to keep rolling
let's do it.
because this conversation is deep. It's deep and rich and long and all the things.
Yeah.
So we did talk about like just basic concept of Valentine's and what is it for us and how are we evolving as Black Americans. And so, tying a little bit more into relationships, this aspect of relationships. I want to ask you to touch a little bit more on how has your view of Valentine's Day shifted as you've grown personally and in our relationship?
You went 12 feet.
I'm sorry, that was a little too deep,
Ooh,
too early. And you can touch on it. I mean, you don't have to
let's
dive
go
to the
there.
bottom.
Let's go there. I don't know if there's a separation, but let's see if it is as we talk it out.
Okay.
So personally, how has it shifted? And then relationally, I think they're so intertwined.
Yeah.
I think, like I said before, it's a stiff arm to all American, to many of the American cultures, well, traditions, right? I think for me, it shifted. Okay, I'm extreme. We've established that.
Yeah, extreme.
I'm yeah, just a little bit, and I tend to do this and this. And I'm going from, if it's a 6-lane highway.
You in the fast lane, and then you say, "There's my exit."
I'm off. There's no, like, once I see.
Yeah.
So with Valentine's Day, and a conversation we had, I guess it was a few days ago, maybe a few weeks ago, kind of, and I just remember feeling like, is my wife being punished or shortchanged, or my girls being shortchanged because of my disgust with American ideals and culture and traditions?
Yeah.
So it made me slow down because at my core, I do want to go above and beyond.
Right.
I do want to highlight a special time in a year, but because you think about when we first got together, like, it's all about,
all the rose petals on the floor, little candles in the blanket. So
you remember that?
I do.
You do.
Our last first Valentine's Day. That's what you said. Yeah.
So wait, what did that mean to you? You remember that?
I do, because we both knew we weren't even official, but we knew in our heart of hearts, like, oh, this is our last first Valentine's. I'll never have a first Valentine's with somebody again, and so that's what we called it, our last.
I know.
So.
And
Yeah.
And I think that's what I had to remember, because the consumerism can be so thick that you lose the essence or the beauty of, I love you and I want to go above and beyond to show you that, with the rose petals, with the candy, with the blanket sitting in front of the
fireplace that we
the fireplace we never. And yeah, so I think with that, it's like, man, have I shortchanged you guys? Like, what do I need to do to get back to that, to the idea or the mindset that it's okay to just be a little bit more special. So I think it shifted to the point where It went from I'm all in to I'm all out, but not seeing the impact or the effects that it may have on the people, the 6 girls that I do want to
All the other little
say.
cars and all the other lanes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that there's been a humongous shift. I think I did have a little bit of a lane change when I was grieving. I felt like I went through a period of grieving all of the American holidays and traditions that we've known. And so there was not as much motivation to celebrate just because there was grief. I just felt like my heart was broken. I felt like America betrayed me and took things from me that were really important, that I really loved. And I don't know what to do with them now. I feel like I have to sadly walk them to the curb, even though I love everything that's in these bags, all this tinsel and all this, like, it means something for me because it impacted 4 decades of my life. And so there was a period of like, I just don't have motivation to participate. And so I think for me now, it's more of an act of defiance of like, no, this was mine. This was mine. And I'm not going to let you take this from me. So yeah. Where's my heart sweater? Where is my Valentine's card?
Yeah.
Where are my roses? Because I enjoy it. And just because I felt like America broke my heart does not mean I got to throw away this,
Yeah.
and I feel like I've always been that person. I've always been that person. If I was in a relationship with somebody and they bought me something I liked, we're not together no more.
You kept it?
If it still had use, absolutely.
No,
Yes,
absolutely not.
Absolutely.
No.
This was the same conversation we had about my social media pages.
Exactly. You're supposed to get.
Not if it still has use.
No. You're supposed to clean. No. You better not have no teddy bears upstairs. You got some teddy bears upstairs?
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't believe you.
Maybe. Yeah. So there's that.
Matter of fact, let me go upstairs and let me check.
Well, do you think days like Valentine's Day, and you kind of spoke to this, you really did speak to this, if there's anything that you want to add to it, put unrealistic pressure on relationships?
100%.
Yeah. I could have answered that for you.
100%.
I could have answered that for you.
And
is that kind of what you're wanting to prevent? Like, yes, we saw the value in like, oh man, look at what our little cousins wanted, but at the same time, it's like, dang, could be a real quality person come through the door and they just don't have, but they have the heart and the character.
But I can't. But right now, I cannot afford to take you to Maggiano's and get you a big teddy bear and get you the chocolate.
Yeah.
I got enough for a Chick-fil-A milkshake.
And I think that speaks to the evolution of what we were saying. Like, we're growing and evolving in values and understanding of what's important and what the impact of it is. Is that kind of what you were saying?
Yes. And I think me and you, and I think a lot of people naturally are trying to separate. Okay, am I doing this because this is the country that I live in, or am I doing this because this is inherent to me?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
in my value system.
Mm-hmm. And I remember when we were talking, something that clicked for me, and it's the power of talk. But what clicked for me was the principle. Like, so you think about Valentine's Day, and it's, I don't know if it's ideal or principle, but it's what's out there is love. But it's like love, you gotta buy love. Like, there's love attached to something. There's a cost, it's a price tag. There's a huge price tag. And when we were talking the other day, conviction, revelation, but it was something that was able to shift me back onto the interstate of love of Valentine's Day, because you love. And I was like, love is not monopolized. America doesn't have a monopoly or on love.
Right.
In fact, our belief system, we follow Christ. That's our worldview. So if we believe in Christ, if we believe in what Scripture teaches us, God is love. And there's multiple forms of love, but because America does what it does best and hijacks
Yeah.
smoke and mirrors and gun. But if you just strip all of that away, you still have love.
Love.
And you
Yeah.
love. And I felt that when you said, and I'm like,
I do. I love to see love. I do. I do.
genuine without a
Yes.
price tag and I know that about like I know that like that's your character and I yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely do. So I think this is a good last question to end on, because I want to know what's the answer. What does meaningful love expression look like for us outside of the performative or commercial capitalistic expectations? It's meaningful.
What's the header part first?
What does meaningful love expression look like for us outside of the
Carving out time, presence, being there,
being there. Mhm.
presence,
Yeah.
being there, showing up. Late night, then seeing 11 clients, and now it's 11:59, and you pop up and you get a second win, and you're.
Sleep over with my bestie.
I think that's what it look like. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about for you?
I mean that's it. Like, there's gotta be food, of course. But quality
Jesus,
time.
food, a husband.
No. You and food.
Jesus, food, husband.
Okay, no, you're right next to each other. But you
I
know,
don't think that's how it's supposed to go. It's-
So yeah, meaningful love expression. Like, look at me in my eyes, hearing what I'm talking about. It don't have to be important. I'm excited to talk.
Yeah.
You're listening. You're engaged. Because quality time is definitely at the top of my list if we talk
Yeah.
about love languages.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Being seen. I think at its core, that's what it is for me. Being seen. And so when I'm talking and you hear and you understand and you comprehend and we're spending time, like, I feel seen. And of course my belly's full. So
Which is right.
huge.
Very important.
So
Speak to your heart.
yes. So I mean, again, great conversation. Important conversations that we all should be having as
Yeah.
evolving individuals in a relationship. As Black Americans questioning traditions. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna keep talking.
Let's keep rolling.
I'm glad we could keep chatting it up. All right.
Come back.
Come back.
Next episode or next conversation.
Next conversation.
All right. Let's do it.